Hey guys, it's Toy Hunter Tony here with this week's top 10 hot comic books found out in the wild. And these are actually featured from Isles of Comic from South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. We drove about 8.5 hours up to my son's wrestling tournament. We got there just in time, about a half hour before they closed. They have a really gorgeous store, a lot of cool backstock, great wall prices, reasonable prices on their money books, great prices on the backstock, really helpful, really nice. I definitely recommend checking them out if you're in that part of Pennsylvania, and if they're within an hour or two of drive, it's definitely worth going to check out their store. They also have a presence on Facebook at Isles of Comics. Please check them out, and also I believe it's the same thing on Instagram. So I'm going to speak very highly of them. They treated me very well. I went into their store. I had no idea what to expect. I had stopped at 2 other stores on the way, and I was so disappointed. I almost was going to chalk it up to a no comic book hunt for the weekend and just enjoy some wrestling. But let's get right to it. This is episode 76 of this week's top 10 hot comic books. I could have swore I've said that already, and I'm starting to stutter. But let's get right to it. Number 10 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is found at Isle of Comics in their beautiful backstock selection is Spider-Verse number 4. And you can see it's got a cover appearance of Spider-Geddon, or what is that, Spider Cowboy? Heck, there's too many spiders. I can't keep track of them all. But this is a great book, and it comes in between $5 and $15 if you can find it. Number 9 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found out in the wild is, look at this, Spider-Verse number 3. This is the cover A, Raposo cover. This is Spider, that's how you say it, S-P-D-R, Spider. But it's a beautiful book, and it goes between $5 and $15 also. You know, I didn't mention to you that if I find Spider-Verse or Spider-Geddon books, I pick them up. They're really big, especially after the Spider-Man No Way Home and the multiverse, and then that new animated series across this multiverse from Sony that's coming out. So you never know what Spider-Man will appear in those movies, and so the speculation's hot and heavy on anything Spider-Verse or Spider-Geddon. Number 8 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that, this is number 2. That is Spider-May. My goodness, that is a gorgeous looking Spider-Man. That is cool. And look at that, Miles Morales in the backdrop. This right here, issue number 2 of 6, goes between $5 and $15. Number 7 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, this is Spider-Geddon number 2. This is a second print. This is, it's a lighter color. The other one I think has a blue background. It's the same art, just looks kind of grayer and dingier. I like this one. It goes between $5 and $15 also. Number 6 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found in a beautiful backstock selection of Isle of Comics. Did I say your guy's name enough? I really appreciate this. Some great books. And I don't want to say anything, but my target value, not the value, but I had about $100 to spend. They gave me a discount, and that was really cool. And then I also got some supplies from them. So I ended up spending about $125 for a $100 hunt. And this is the stuff that I got from that purchase. Number 6 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that. This is Spider-Geddon number 3. This is the second print. This is different art, and it's gorgeous. I like it, and it goes between $20 and $30. Number 5 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, what's it going to be, Spider-Verse or Spider-Geddon? I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, yeah, we found out. This is Spider-Verse number 1 of 6. This is that mini-series, and it goes between $20 and $30. That is a beautiful looking cover. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Number 4 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, this is Spider-Geddon number 1. This is the Miles Morales cover. This is gorgeous. And this variant goes between $20 and $30. That's awesome. Hey guys, I want to say thank you for watching me here on YouTube. You can check me out on Instagram, where each week I'll put the top 10 on Instagram with additional information and their values. Also, please check me out at toyhuntertony.com, where you can find some of my finer pieces on the internet. You know my website. You know how that goes. Number 3 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is... boom! You thought it was a Spider-Geddon or Spider-Verse. This is timeless Miss Minutes variant number 1. This thing was commanding big bucks, between $60 and $80 when it first came out, and right now it's still holding value between $30 and $40 if you can find it. This is a great book. I was really trying to find the 1 in 250 that is black and white, but so far out of the 8 different stores that I've gone to, nobody's ordered 250 of the second prints. Imagine that. Why would you? They had tons of the first one left over. A lot of stores didn't even get the second prints. Some of them did, but not that big gray one. So at $250 right now, that gray one's really one to look for. Number 2, this week's top 10 hot comic books is... bam, right back at it. This is Spider-Geddon issue number 1. This is the Spider-Punk variant. The actual cover of number 1, Spider-Punk, shows him slamming the hammer into the stage. It's a pretty cool cover, but I like this one better, where he's hitting a G chord right there. G chord is for Geddon. Nah, can you hear it? No, I can't hear it either. This is a gorgeous book. It goes between 35 and 45. Like I know what chord G is. Number 1 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is... dun 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 dun. Look at that. That is Spider-Geddon number 1, second print. You know what's funny is the number 1 book and the bonus book this week, they have switched places. This book has come down between $100 and $150, and it has come down to between $75 and $100. This is the white color variant, and it is Medina, I think is the artist's name. This is gorgeous, and it goes between $75 and $100. Who knew? Who knew? I knew, and now you know. Number 1, that was number 1. The bonus book of this week. Every week I give you a bonus. I always save the best for last. This week's top 10 hot comic book bonus is... oh my goodness, look at this. This is Spider-Verse number 6. And number 6 of 6, it is the first appearance. Let's see if I can read them this time. Spider Requiem, Garden Spider, White Widow, V, Sea Spider, Sun Spider, Spider, yeah, that's how it's pronounced, and it's spelled the same way. And then you've got Spider Sting, and it's there's a first appearance of one of these guys on this cover. That makes this Spider-Man 0. There is a first appearance of Spider-Man 0 on this cover. Wow, this book right here is so hot right now. It is going between $100 and $125 if you can find it. Wow, that is awesome. This week's total, these books are valued at over $460. Wow, that was really cool. And like I said, I want to thank the guys at Isle Comics for giving this opportunity for me to peruse their shop. I don't know when I can get back there, but they've got a great selection. They do live shows off of Facebook. I'm going to check them out. I'm going to get some more stuff. Please go see their store. Please go look at their lovely selection, and tell them Toy Hunter Tony says hi. Guys, I want to say thank you so much. Next episode, we are going to do some 3-packs that I found between here and Pennsylvania and back. As a matter of fact, I got enough Walmart packs to do about 2 to 3 videos, but definitely doing one on the next one. Guys, I want to say thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next hunt. Bye-bye.